Well, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented her record 7th consecutive union budget, the first budget of Modi 3.0 Sarkar. The budget spoke about the sustained efforts of the government on 9 priorities areas to create, in fact, the ample opportunities for all. The focus has been on the jobs, on the middle class, on the poor and on the allies. Now, on the macroeconomic front, the Finance Minister, in fact, reduced the fiscal deficit target to 4.5%. And there also came a relief for the Aam Aadmi with, in fact, the Finance Minister announcing a revised income tax structure under the new tax regime. Now, some taxes have also been hiked, like the long-term, in fact, the capital gain tax. But before we get you more details, let's get you all the big takeaway to give you an overall perspective of how the budget was, in fact, like. There were a lot of, in fact, changes that were done, and there were a lot of announcements that were made, and the biggest takeaway has been for the people taking, in fact, as far as the income tax is concerned.
What's in it for the taxpayers, what's in it for states like Bihar and Andhra Pradesh, and what's in it for the taxpayers. In terms of taxpayers, the middle class was hoping for some big relief. That hasn't happened. A little bit of relief, of course, has been provided to the middle class. Takeaway number 1, income tax saving up to 17,500 in the new tax regime. Takeaway number 2, income tax relief for 4 crore salaried individuals. Let's change this. Let's take a look at takeaway number 3. Standard deductions have been increased from 50,000 earlier to now 75,000 rupees. Takeaway number 4, 3 lakh crore for pro-women schemes. The focus is on youth, on farmers, on women. 3 crore additional house in rural and urban areas. For the families under the PM Awas Yojana. Then you have takeaway number 6, which says 100 branches of post-payment bank to be set up in Northeast. Moving on now to takeaway number 7, 11,111 crore for capex. That is going to be the investment made in the infrastructure sector. 15,000 crore for developing Andhra's capital. Special focus was on Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Financial support for loans up to 10 lakh for students, something in it for students as well. The focus is on employment, on skilling, on the youth. Takeaway number 10, new centrally sponsored scheme for skill development. So the government has focused on skill development, on job creation and on overall development. We have internship to 1 crore youth in 500 top firms in 5 years to promote job creation. Takeaway number 12, government to facilitate implementation of DPI in agriculture. It's a massive boost for the agriculture sector as well. 26,000 crore rupees for various road projects in Bihar. So after Andhra Pradesh, the entire focus was on the state of Bihar. We have some political reactions coming in as well on the special focus laid on Bihar and Andhra. Then big boost for startup ecosystem. Angel tax has been abolished. 1.5 lakh crore for long-term interest-free loans for states.
In the new tax regime, the tax rate structure is proposed to be revised as follows. 0 to 3 lakh rupees, nil. 3 to 7 lakh rupees, 5%. 7 to 10 lakh rupees, 10%. 10 to 12 lakh rupees, 15%, 12 to 15 lakh rupees, 20%, and above 15 lakh rupees, 30%. As a result of these changes, a salaried employee in the new tax regime stands to save up to 17,500 rupees in income tax. To enhance domestic value addition in gold and precious metal jewelry in the country, I propose to reduce customs duties on gold and silver to 6% and that of platinum to 6.4%. Mobile phone and related parts. With a 3-fold increase in domestic production and almost a 100-fold jump in exports of mobile phones over the last 6 years, the Indian mobile industry has matured. In the interest of consumers, I now propose to reduce the BCD on mobile phone, mobile PCBA, and mobile charger to 15%.